Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and I welcome you back to the second circle. Let's proceed, shall we? Because I love the games, I love this, and I wanted to play this a long time ago, and there are new things, new CGs, new everything, so let's go from the very beginning, because it's been like a year since the last video of this game. So let's go, let's refresh ourselves, our memory. It has been a full year since you escaped from hell, bringing with you a staunch harem of terrible demon women. Pandemonica, the sadistic workaholic with a penchant of coffee. Modeus, a demon full of lust with personal space issues. Cerberus, three excitable demons with adorable macabre goals. Malina, staunch believer in the creative powers of alcohol and strategy games, constantly tormented by her sister Cedrada, a demon with severe authority problems and daddy issues. I love the animations. Azazel, a self-proclaimed angel from heaven, moonlight amongst the demons to complete the research paper. Justice, an easygoing demon just out to live life to the fullest. Judgment, prodigy of justice, high-strung warden of hell. And Lucifer, the queen of hell, with a soft spot for chocolate pancakes. Speaking of, and just like that, bon appetit. Taker, you really must clean out the refrigerator. Look at it, there are flies. There are flies everywhere. Are you here? What happened if I click on the freaking thing? Will you clean the refrigerator now? Yes. Fine, I will handle it. You gingerly ask the Queen of Darkness to step away from the kitchen for a moment. After she does so, you grab the fly-infested picnic basket and wait. Let's go to meet Beelzebub. Hello! A swimming portal opens before you, casting the refrigerator in a purple hue and sending shadows dancing up the walls of the kitchen. On the counter, a cartoon of eggs exploded, spattering the countertop with yolk. Bracing yourself, you step through the portal, picnic basket in hand. The familiar wave of nausea hits you like a truck as you are plunged into velvety darkness. Squinting your eyes, you begin to make out shapes, furniture forged from darkness, and elaborate high windows made from the same are barely discernible from their surroundings. A familiar figure approaches you, clad in a deep red outfit. Hello, Beelzebub! Taker, I was wondering when you next visit me. Hello, Beelzebub, I missed ya. That makes two of us. Do you know how hard it is to get an entire room to yourself in a house filled with 9 demons? Keeping your banished portal a secret from them is almost impossible. You mean to tell me the rest of the demons have no clue that you're speaking of the boy that you visited little me? Not that I'm aware of. Delightfully devilish, Taker, if I do so myself. So, what did you bring your favorite flight today? I made moon pies. Exquisite. Well then, to the banquet hall. The Queen Crimson leads you through the network of twisting halls and corridors that comprise much of the interior of her castle. A small conjured light sitting in Beelzebub palm is the only source of illumination as you walk through the Stygian castle. It's a faint glow forcing you to walk closely behind the demoness. The castle does not seem to have been designed with the conventional physics in mind. Staircase twists sideways, doors open onto blank walls, and the curtain-tied bags hiss at you when you two attempt to catch a glimpse of the inky blackness beyond the windows. Eventually you arrive at a massive pair of engraved doors. Standing to the immense left of the door is an aged skeleton practically falling apart at the sockets. A cutter suite clings to the skeleton frame, maintaining a small semblance of dignity despite its age. Oh, hello there! Evening, Walker! Evening, Walker! Master Taker! So good to see you again. It does my dusty heart well to see a lady with a gentleman companion after all this time. Up. Walter, servant should be seen and not heard. Of course, my lady, sorry. His old bones cracking, Walter heaves to the dining hall open. Beelzebub strikes past him with a nary glance. You follow closely behind her, pausing only to slip the exoskeleton a small cartoon of milk you stowed away in the picnic basket. Accepted in his silent gratitude, Walter closed the huge door behind you, somewhat giving you a wink before disappearing out of sight behind the massive monolith of Beelzebub's industrious nature. Turning around, you examine the dining hall. Like the rest of the castle, it is huge and inky black, with details distinguishing one object from the next, only observable after prolonged scrutiny. The small light, a soft orange glow pressing back against the clothing darkness, illuminates Beelzebub sitting at a small table nearby. Hello, Beelzebub, are you enjoying your cakes? Oh, Taker, won't you come join me for a meal? You walk over to the table and examine it. It's made from the same hard black material as everything else in the void. The silverware are purely decorative, and you are pretty sure the napkins could be used as blunt weapons in an emergency. Well, don't just stand there, have a seat. Thank you. You produce the moon pies from the picnic basket and divide them equally between the two of you. Your hands have barely left her plate before Beelzebub begins scarfing down her portion with reckless enthusiasm. Incredible, so tasty. What did you say were these in these? Sugar, eggs, sugar, flour, and a little sugar on top. Well, they're perfect. You do know how to treat them and all fly well, don't you? I do imagine that it tastes nice after 1,000 years of primordial suffering. So it does. So tell me, Taker, what's been going on in your life that's causing you to seek out my esteemed company? Well, you relate the long and the short of everything that happened over the past week to the exiled demon, who listened to your tale with rapt attention. As your story concludes, a slight smear creeps its way over Beelzebub's lips. Sounds like old Lucy got plenty of troubles on her plate. Trying to take solo control of hell was a bad idea. I told her as much before she and her high prosecutor Justice cast me out. Oh well, she will learn in time that some voices aren't so easily silenced as mine. And what about you, Taker? When the chips are down, will you stand with the impostor queen? I typically don't pay attention to the politics of hell. I couldn't even go through the Game of Thrones. Oh, what I will give to have cable down here. There is only so much amusement, so be extracted by putting little outfits on Walter and making him act out soap operas. I could talk to Lucifer. Maybe she'll let you join us for movie night if you agree not to cause me any trouble. Beelzebub wrinkles up her nose in disgust. I'm not asking that usurper for anything. When I covered something, I take it by my own hand. How did you get stuck in here to begin with, Belle? Lucifer loves to up at the ante when she feels slighted, but they normally resort to physical violence to get equal with someone. Well, Lucy loves to pick on the little guys, the demons and mortals that don't have the strength or will to resist her compulsion of power. She will all bark and no bite. She doesn't have the metaphysical oomph to take on the elder demon like me in a fair fight. That's why she relies on high prosecutor to enforce her will. You still didn't answer my question, Belle. No, and I don't intend to. But I'd watch my tone if I were you, Taker. Without my portals, you can kiss any hope you have to returning to your home dimension goodbye. An awkward silence smothers the conversation for a moment. Beelzebub's implied threat hanging in the air like a cloud of blood-bloated insects. I apologize for that, Taker. You are here as my guest, and threatening you is not becoming of me as if most gracious host. I accept your apology, and don't worry, I hear a lot worse most days from Pandemonic alone. Ah yes, I remember that girl. She was still a rebellious young demon when I was ousted, but from what I have heard, she's settled down nicely. Pandemonic has settled down? I'm getting pretty full. Do you want the rest of my cakes? Yes, please. The two of you spend another hour or two sharing stories and making small talk before you decide to leave. Beelzebub politely wheels a banishment portal to the human realm into existence. Well, I guess this is a goodbye then. Yes, do come again soon. It's always nice to have someone to talk to, and doubly so when they bring me treats. I'm pretty sure Walter is someone. He's a serpent and a skeleton. Still, maybe give him a chance. I think he'd be eager to interact with his lady beyond simple commands. I will give you some talk. Safe for travels. Oh, fuck. You step back through the portal into the mortal realm. After a brief moment of dizziness, you find yourself back in the kitchen. Taker, where the devil are you? After thoroughly considering your options, you decide not to inform Lucifer of the events that just transpired. Some things are better left unsaid. Okay, so here are the girls. Yes! Oh, I love them all. I don't know which one to go to. I love this song. I love it so. Love this song. Let's go with Pandemonium because I love her. La 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 la. Oh, long time I don't fall in love like this. One morning, you walk into the kitchen to prepare Pandemonica's coffee, only to find that the demon in question is already up and standing by the coffee maker. As the little machine sputters and spits, the bleary-eyed demon looks over at you. You can tell from her droppy gaze that she has barely registered your presence. It's painfully obvious just how much this poor sleep schedule of hers is taking its toll. Without bothering to greet you, Pandemonica returns his attention to the coffee machine. From the sound of things, she hasn't put nearly enough water in it to make a full brew. Good morning. Oh, morning. Against your better judgment, you approach the sleepy demon and peer over her shoulder. The hug of coffee that she's attempting to make is not even a quarter of the way full, and the machine itself has come to an almost complete stop. I was just about to make coffee for everyone. I didn't expect you to be up so early. The demon scoffs. Early? I have been up all night. I see. You know, Pandemonica, I really think you should. If the next word out of your mouth are get some sleep, I'm going to break your fingers. You decide why to hold your tongue. What kind of coffee did you put in there anyway? Pandemonica shrugs. Just some store-bought junk we had in the cabinet. Why? As you ponder the situation, you are reminded of the coffee grinder that your father sent you not too long ago. You have been waiting for the perfect moment to break it out of as a surprise, and perhaps now is that moment. The thought drives you to the cabinet on the other side of the kitchen. There you keep most of your lesser appliances. Look what I found! It takes you but a moment to digging around past tabletop grills, blenders, and hand mixers before you retrieve the object of your quest. Pandemonica, whose attention has come away from the coffee maker, if only to see what all the ruckus is about, watches you as you set the grinder on the counter. What do you think you're doing? A coffee grinder! And just what in the devil is that? You will see. From the pantry, you retrieve a bag of roasted coffee beans. These you measure out and pour into the grinder before setting to work crushing them down by hand. In no time, the sweet, deep aroma of freshly ground coffee fills the kitchen. Whatever it is you're doing there, don't stop because it smells astounding. Aww. After a moment, you finish up grinding the beans and turn your attention to the coffee maker itself. You dump the old grounds into the trash and wash the jug out in the sink. With a fresh filter installed, you empty the fruits of your labor into the machine and, using the appropriate amount of water this time, start up a fresh brew. At first, it seems like Pandemonica is ready to gouge your eyes out for toasting her coffee, but as soon as the rich liquid begins to flow, her rage subsides. Oh, I love her. Look at her, she's so happy. She approaches the counter and watches for a moment as the jug slowly fills with coffee. What did you do? This scent, it reminds me of that coffee shop on the corner. Why, yes, that's it. When I was a kid, my dad would grind his own coffee. One of my fondest memories from them is how I do get to wake up to that smell filling the house every morning. So, the other day I decided to pick up a bag of beans from the place on the corner. I know how much you like their coffee, so I thought I'd bring them to you. Unfortunately, I didn't know exactly which flavor you like, so I just got the basic stuff. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, yeah, she's blushing, and I'm blushing. That was unnecessary of you to do. But I'd appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. If you'd like, we can go together there. We can go there sometime, and you can show me some of your favorite flavors. I'm sure it will be nice to have those around the house. Yes, that will be nice. Very well, I will take you up on the offer. It's a date then. It's a date then. That afternoon, you and Pandemonica decide to skip dinner in favor of your date, much to the chagrin of Lucifer, who complained loudly that no one ever sticks around when it's her turn to cook dinner. Knowing better than to argue, you grab your coats and smile and nod your way out of the door. Keys in hand, you ponder the distance to the coffee shop. It isn't far, so walking is certainly not out of the question. Hey, Pandemonica? We could drive there, but what do you say if we walk instead? It's a bit of a risk. It's a brisk day for a walk, perhaps. But yes, I think that sounds good. The demon leads the way, and the two of you head down the street in relative silence. It is quite a day filled with only the sounds of your footsteps and the occasionally passing vehicle. You arrive at the coffee shop just as the sun starts to set over the horizon, a slight orange tinger painted the sky. Hello. A tiny bell chimes to hear your entrance. You are assailed by the familiar deep rich smells of freshly ground coffee, and there is a hushed murmur emanating from the smattering of patrons dotted around the shop. An old man behind the counter looks up to you. At the sight of Pandemonica, he beams. Oh, hello there! There she is, my favorite customer. Good evening, Hank. How are you? I am well, my dear, very well. What can I get to you today? I'm going to save just in case the thing... And again. There we go, because let me save. Perfect. I will take the usual. Coming right up. And how about yourself, sir? A coffee, please. Black. Aha! A simple fellow. I like that. You two find a seat and make yourselves at home. I will bring your drinks over when they're ready. You and Pandemonica scan the room for a place to sit. How about over there? The demon gestures to a booth next to a roast coffee display. You nod and Pandemonica leads the way through the maze of tightly packed tables and booths. Can we hold hands, Pandemonica? Can we? Ah, you are so precious! Just as you take your seat, the old man arrives and sets your drinks in front of you. Enjoy. You thank the man and sip from your coffees. After a few moments of idle chit-chat, you turn your attention towards the nearby display. Damn, we have croissants in the table, a lot of croissants. So, if you had to pick, which one of the group there are your favorites? Pandemonica's eyes the bags, reading each label in turn. Well, I must admit I'm quite partial to the dark roast. For me, anything with a deep, rich flavor is a win, really. But if you're looking for a specific, I quite like that dark chocolate hazelnut there. Oh, that sounds delicious, Pandemonica, holy shit. I see, so you're a fan of chocolate-flavored coffees. But of course, who doesn't like chocolate? Fair point. How about that one right there, toasted almond? Yes, I don't think that would be a good choice as well. I like a good nutty flavor. The demon grunts as she sips her drink. Her tails flicken to and fro behind her as you notice that her horns have nearly doubled in size. Oh! You chuckles nervously. You are quick to bring your conversation back to the coffee display, and the two of you spend the next half hour discussing the various roles until your own cups run dry. Oh, you're such a lovely... Yeah, I love you. I love her so much. I love her so freaking much. You ponder fetching a refill for your boat, but just then you notice Pandemonica's acting strangely. Oh no! Oh no! Wait a second, Pandemonica. Though imperceptibly at first, you can clearly see that the demon is wincing, much in the same way one might if they heard a loud noise. But unless you have suddenly become hard of hearing, that shop around you is nearly silent. By now, everyone has gone home, leaving you, yourself, and Hanks, who is coming to himself as he wipes down some tables across the room. You think it's strange that such a noise will irritate the demon, but when you turn to look at her once again, her expression is wary and she's rubbing her temples. Shall we call it a day? Pandemonica doesn't respond. Pandemonica? Pandemonica? Oh, yes. Yes, I think that would be good. Thank you. You gather up your things and don your jackets. On your way out the door, you grab a few bags of the coffee and pay for them at the counter. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you both again soon. You depart with several bags of very roast coffee dangling from your arm. For the entire walk back, neither of you say a word. Pandemonica looks as miserable and exhausted as ever, which leaves you wondering if she even is enjoying herself tonight. He needs to rest, but as you arrive in the front of the front door, the demon stops and tugs on your sleeve. Ah! Hey, yes. I feel I must thank you for today. What you did this morning was very kind, and this evening I got to enjoy a bit of peace and quiet, which is a rare occurrence. I hope we can do something like this again sometime, maybe. I think I really need it, and I'm sorry for the way I acted at the end there. You start to question Pandemonica about her strange behavior, but before you can even form the words, she hurries off into the house. Though you attempt to follow, all you manage to catch is a glimpse of her disappearance into her room, and the door shutting neatly behind her. You are left wondering what you should do next. Oh, that was beautiful, that was precious. Dun 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 dun. But that's all the time I have for today. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you had a blast. I was the Lost Cholier, signing out. Bye bye.